Jonathan Sports here, and well, it happened, Giants fans. Kenny Golladay is a New York Giant. 4 years, $72 million, $40 million guaranteed. Huge, huge deal. And this could be a huge hit. This could be a huge miss. I mean, there is issues and red flags, but there's also upside, and I got so many emotions. I know we all wanted this so much and we needed it. I believe this signing was like first year Gettleman took over. I mean, we needed a left tackle. We needed to sign Nate Soldier, and we all knew, he wasn't the best in the world. He was obviously way worse than any of us thought he was going to be, not going to go down that path. Just my point is, we needed this. We needed this. We couldn't bring in uh, a number two receiver. We just couldn't run that over again, and we did it for better or good. So, let's get into it. Uh, I guess I'll start with the contract. 18 million a season. It is a lot of money, and listen. I hate talking about people's money, but I got to. There's a salary cap in the NFL, so again, I love the signing, but this was, in my opinion, a big overpay. Now, listen, he could come out next season and catch 15 touchdowns and make me, look stupid for saying this. But man, for a guy who's got, injury issues, just 18 million is a lot of money. I mean, this deal marks the end of Sterling Shepard after this season, in my opinion. Because we're all sitting here thinking next year we're gonna have 100 million something with Leonard Williams' contract getting pushed. You know, there's going to be cuts, especially if Sterling Shepard don't have a really good year, and he's injured, he gets injured again. Yeah, this sign will end up with the end of Sterling Shepard. So, for my digging around, it was looking like the Bears, Bengals, and Ravens was only offering a 1 year deal. So there had to be a team that offered like a multi-year deal that we didn't hear about. So don't get me wrong, I love the player, but this contract could blow up in our face. I mean, just be prepared, especially if he can't stay healthy. So, I'm a little skeptical of being like a full-on alpha number one wide receiver. But listen, I'm convinced he's capable of scoring touchdowns like a true number one. I'll say that. But I'm not sure if he'll ever be, that high catch guy, high yard guy. I'm not sure if he'll ever be like, Odell, that 100 catches a year, 1,500 yards. But I will say this, he's capable of being that. And, it's just, we haven't seen it yet. So, it ain't like he's 30 years old coming in here. He's got a few years where he hits that. But I keep hearing this comparison of Plaxico Burress, and I gotta be honest right now. At this point, I don't think Galladay is on Plex's level. But when Plex came, to be fair, when Plexico came in here, he was producing in Pittsburgh, but nothing like he did when he got over here. So you could see that leap. Like I was saying, there is upside, so you never know. But I just think Plax was a guy who could blow the top off of defense, with that 6'4" frame. They're built similarly. Galladay isn't as athletic, in my opinion, you know, as Plax was. But where I think Galladay is better is like contested catches, and Plax was good at high pointing balls. But I just think Galladay high, he's a lot better at high, just getting to the top, and high pointing the ball, and again, like I'm not trying to come across negative here. Like, please don't take it that way. I'm just, these are my opinions. I'm evaluating. But, listen, even if Galladay never matures into that alpha number one guy, I just think the team is so much better. I mean, this signing, in my opinion, it opens the offense up for everybody else. And that's probably not, you're probably not going to hear that, everywhere. Obviously, knowledgeable football fans, but listen, teams will think twice. They'll load up in the box and try and stop Saquon. Safeties will shift to Galladay's side, on the field, and Slayton should eat. I mean, straight up. We're about to find out what's up with Slayton. You're about to eat, dog. The safeties will be shifted over on the other side of the field. Let's go. Let's see some of that production from your rookie year. And I honestly believe down in the red zone, next year, the Giants can be dominant. I mean, that is possible. And listen, open up for other people. Shaq would get one-on-ones. Saquon, he should eat in the passing game. Down the red zone. So overall, this signing should unlock this offense next season. If it don't, I mean, listen. The hard truth is, we're probably looking for a new quarterback in OC next year. Outside of injuries or the O line completely falling apart. Let me know. Um, but listen, it's a good day, Giants fan. So I was really interested, and I tried to see where the cap is after this signing. And from what I found, the Giants are about $123,000 over the cap right now. So I'm not sure if we're gonna have the money for. I keep hearing this Dory Jackson. I don't know if we're gonna have the money for it after this signing. We might be done, other than a few moves here and there. I mean, we're gonna need at least, I believe, 8 to 10 million for the rookie contracts. So Gettleman has got his hands full, but if Getty can get a Dory Jackson signed somehow, that would be amazing. I mean, and the Giants, I mean, they could be the favorite. Honestly, they could be the favorite to win the NFC East in the upcoming season. I'm sure no matter what happens, who we draft, however this all works out, there'll be a bunch of people, that think Dallas. But listen, they should have started out 0-5, 0-5, 0-6 last year. They got lucky on an onside kick. The refs were horrible in the Giants game. They should have been 0-6. Let's just be honest. And I don't think, after paying Dak, they're not going to have a lot of money to make the team very much better. So we'll see. We could be the favorite. So, in my opinion, this is a dangerous signing by Gettleman. Golladay turns into a number one wide receiver. No one mentioned the contract, the money, any of it. If you keep struggling to stay healthy, I don't know. He'll probably be criticized to death. Probably be the end of Gettleman. He'll probably be out of town. Whether we like it or not, I guess it had to be done. Like I was saying, this is a move that had to be done for this offense to function properly. I guess, and this is the time. This is the time to spend money when your quarterback's on his rookie deal. But it's this and that, negative, positive. It's a great day. Feel good, Giants fans. I know it feels weird to be able to feel good as a Giants fan for a change, but let's embrace it. I mean, good things are to come. We watched last year. We were watching our team grow and build and get better on the spot. Even on top of all the offensive struggles and not having all our edge rushers hurt and not having the best situation at cornerback, and we're still seeing growth and so many young players stepping up, and just we're adding to it. We've got a whole draft on top of this excellent free agency so far, in my opinion, and I think this rebuild is almost done. If the O line can even be average, this team could be scary. It's time for Daniel Jones to ball. Go spin it. It's time for Garrett to fix the system. Get it right. It's time for Zimenez and Lorenzo to step up and start impacting games with their play. It's time for us Giants fans to finally have expectations going into a season. And dare I say, time to witness a New York Giants playoff run next season. Oof, imagine that. Good day, Giants fans. Stay safe, like and subscribe. Hey, if I'm making a video here in the next few days about Dory Jackson, I'm saying we're winning the East. Peace.